the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only
the darkest ground. The gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off that darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. Safe and sound. Safe and sound. Safe and sound. Safe and sound.
In goal, then it's a back three of Sek, Gelin and Batu Binsika. Buka and Lukaku are the two wide men, with Benson, Haroun, Hongla and Refeliov as the four across the middle. Benavente is the front man. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. Spurs are 2 points behind their Belgian opponents in the final group game, although both sides know they've qualified. It's a battle to see who can finish first. Spurs go with Hart in goal, then it's a back three of Tanganga, Sanchez and Davies. The four across the middle are Doherty, Winks, Lo Celso and Regulion, with Lucas Moura, Bale and Carlos Vinicius as the attacking three. And for Antwerp, it's Bienarenavand in goal, then it's a back three of Sek, Gelin and Batu Binsika. Buka and Lukaku are the two wide men, with Benson, Haroun, Hongla and Refeliov as the four across the middle. Benavente is the front man. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. Tottenham Hotspur against Antwerp. Tottenham Hotspur take on Antwerp at the opponents in the final group game, although both sides know they've qualified. It's a battle to see who can finish first. Spurs go with Hart in goal, then it's a back three of Tanganga, Sanchez and Davies. The four across the middle are Doherty, Winks, Lo Celso and Regulion, with Lucas Moura, Bale and Carlos Vinicius as the attacking three. And for Antwerp, it's Bienarenavand in goal, then it's a back three of Sek, Gelin and Batu Binsika. Buka and Lukaku are the two wide men, with Benson, Haroun, Hongla and Refeliov as the four across the middle. Benavente is the front man. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. Tottenham Hotspur against Antwerp. Tottenham Hotspur take on Antwerp at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Spurs are 2 points behind their Belgian opponents in the final group game, although both sides know they've qualified. It's a battle to see who can finish first. Spurs go with Hart in goal, then it's a back three of Tanganga, Sanchez and Davies. The four across the middle are Doherty, Winks, Lo Celso and Regulion, with Lucas Moura, Bale and Carlos Vinicius as the attacking three. And for Antwerp, it's Bienarenavand in goal, then it's a back three of Sek, Gelin and Batu Binsika. Buka and Lukaku are the two wide men, with Benson, Haroun, Hongla and Refeliov as the four across the middle. Benavente is the front man. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. Tottenham Hotspur against Antwerp. Tottenham Hotspur take on Antwerp at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Spurs are 2 points behind their Belgian opponents in the final group game, although both sides know they've qualified. It's a battle to see who can finish first. Spurs go with Hart in goal, then it's a back three of Tanganga, Sanchez and Davies. Well, it's a very welcome and thank you for joining me on this independent off-tube studio commentary. It's the final round of games in the group for the Europa League. We're at Group J, where Spurs take on Antwerp, and it's a battle to see who can finish first. Antwerp start the evening 2 points ahead of Spurs, having beaten Spurs in the reverse fixture in this group. So Spurs know that if they can win this evening, they will be through as the first team in this group. If they lose or draw, they will be second. There is, of course, another game being played here between Alaska and Ludogorets. And Spurs, following their win against Lask and that draw last week, they know that their two results against the Austrians are better, so they know that it's a battle really with Antwerp to see who can finish first in the group, as Spurs now trying to play the ball out from the back. It's Ben Davies, the captain, looking it forward. Lucas Moura, they're under pressure, losing the ball, and it's going to be a throw to Antwerp now down the right-hand side. For Spurs, it is Joe Hart in goal this evening. It's a back three of Japhet Tanganga, Davinson Sanchez and Ben Davies. The four across the middle are Matt Doherty, Harry Winks, Giovanni Lo Celso and Sergio Regulion. And the three up front are Gareth Bale, Lucas Moura and Carlos Vinicius. For Antwerp, it is Ali Reza Bienarenavand in goal. Then it's a back three of Abdoulaye Sek, Jeremy Gelin and Dylan Batu Binsika. Buta and Jordan Lukaku are the two wide men. The four across the middle are Manuel Benson, Faris Haroun, Martin Hongla and Leo Refeliov, with Christine Benavente as the front man. We just had a little break in play there. Strong challenge referee has his skill. I just wanted to check that everything was okay, but the ball is now back in play, and Joe Hart's playing up from the back. Long clearance from him down the left-hand side, and Jose Mourinho straight up on his feet there, showing his goalkeeper he wants that ball a little bit more in the middle rather than out wide, but it is a throw now to be taken by Buta on the right-hand side for Antwerp. Goes forward looking for Haroun. He's just under a bit of pressure there, keeping the ball alive though. Now trying to play the ball back into the middle. Good one back here by Harry Winks, and now Davinson Sanchez out towards Doherty on the right hand side. But he had to strain to control that one. He was under pressure from Lukaku, but he does play it back towards the Tanganga. Clearance now towards the halfway line. The Celso is chasing this one, but Antwerp are now back in possession. Abdoulaye Seck just bringing the ball away from his own penalty area. Now playing it square to Gelin. There's pressing here from Spurs straight away, and Gelin now falls back towards his goalkeeper. Long clearance, but it's a low clearance as well. Very nearly picked up here by Harry Winks. Spurs appealing a handball as well. It looks as though Faris Haroun may have just handled that one as he was trying to control it. Referee not interested though. And Antwerp now bringing the ball away from their own half, having to go back in. Those Spurs are pressing. Here is Haroun now up towards the halfway line. Benson now back over towards the right hand side here for Butter. He leaves the ball for Manuel Benson. Right hand edge of the penalty area. Then he puts the ball in for Butter. It's a really good ball as well. He lays it back towards the edge of the area. There is an offside flag against the Portuguese right back. Nice move here from Antwerp on the right between Benson and Butter. And as Butter goes on the overlap, yeah, he's just, in fact, he's quite a long way offside in the end. A good 3 or 4 steps there as he goes forward. And so the flag quite rightly going up for that one. Free kick to Spurs now. 3 minutes gone. It is 0-0. Joe Hart now with the clearance for Spurs. Over towards the right-hand side. Doherty heads this one on. Touched on by Bale towards Carlos Vinicius, but that one's been won back by Hongler. He plays it back towards goalkeeper Bienarenavand, and he clears it now towards the halfway line. Tanganga heading this one forward for Spurs. Bale is chasing this one out, but so is Batu Binsika here for Antwerp. He plays that one towards Lukaku. And well, as Lukaku handled it there, he's saying that he chested it. Wasn't so sure if it had gone out of play, so it must have been given for the handball. Lukaku's still a little bit surprised by that decision. But we'll see if Spurs. No, it is a free kick to Spurs. I mean, in fact, is it now going to be? No, it is a throw. It is a free kick. The visitors were saying that it should be a throw. The referee just coming across to move that ball back a couple of yards, but it was a handball. That was a decision against Lukaku, and it is Giovanni Lo Celso standing over it. It's going to be a left-footed cross here from the right-hand side, an in-swinger. As Spurs have got 5-6 players inside the penalty area. The two waiting at the edge as this ball is fired in towards the 6-yard box. Goalkeeper gets a touch on it. He feels like he was fouled there as he was jumping for that one. Referee Jesus Gill just says it's going to be a corner, so the last touch was off the goalkeeper. He feels as though Tanganga might have obstructed him. Well, I've got to say that I'm quite surprised the referees let that one go. I mean, as I say, goalkeepers, according to a lot of pundits and spectators, perhaps sometimes goalkeepers get too much protection when it comes to crosses, but I think in most referees' eyes in this day and age that probably would have been given as an obstruction. But here comes the corner kick now. It's floated in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Bale gets the head onto it, but it's just flashes wide of the far post. There was actually a Spurs player waiting at the far post potentially. There may have been a chance to try and get on the end of that one, but the header from Bale was just heading too far away. Doherty was there, but I'm not sure he was ever close enough to be able to get on the end of that one. A couple of early sighters here for Tottenham, and already we can see that perhaps this goalkeeper is one you can put some pressure on. It's not the tallest, not the stockiest here, Bierenavand. We can certainly see that wasn't too confident in jumping for that cross with Tanganga a few moments ago, but it's his clearance now. He's got problems with clearances as well. He doesn't get too much height on that one. He's quite lucky that it deflects away initially, but then Spurs do win the ball back. It's now played to the edge of the area. Lucas Moura is chasing that one, but it's back in the arms of the goalkeeper. That's a much better throw than it was a clearance from him a moment ago. Really good throw up towards the halfway line. Benson controls this one now for Antwerp. Just under a bit of pressure, rolling it back now towards Butter. Now it's with Abdoulaye Seck. Square now towards Hongler. And Hongler has some space to pick out a pass over towards the left-hand side. Here is Lukaku. Lays it off to Raffaelli. Then Lukaku carries on his run, and he's got the pace to beat Doherty here. Tries to get an early ball in and gets a slight deflection. It won't reach Benson. It's a good covering challenge from Ben Davies. The loose ball now with Doherty on the right-hand side, but Lukaku is still harassing him there. Eventually, Doherty just about gets the ball to Tanganga, who can then clear the ball towards the halfway line. But that was a very good counter-attack from Antwerp down the left-hand side. They just needed a little bit of luck, really, when Lukaku was putting that ball in. It got a slight deflection, just taking it away from Manuel Benson. Back now with goalkeeper Joe Hart. 6.5 minutes gone. It is goalless in this game. It was also goalless in the other game in this group between Ludogorets and Lask. The ball now played towards the halfway line. Vinicius trying to head that one forward, gets away from him. Winks is jumping up for this one, but it's headed away and back towards the halfway line. Strong challenge there on Harry Winks. Is that going to be a free kick to Spurs? It is going to be a free kick. Just a bit too strong there from Martin Hongler. See, there is Lo Celso was jumping for that one with Hongler, then he just a bit of a race but just catches Harry Winks on the calf there. But, Spurs have taken a short free kick. Lo Celso now back to Sanchez. Here is Lo Celso again, over towards Tanganga on the right hand side. Now Doherty under pressure from Refeliov. He goes back towards Japhet Tanganga, now towards the edge of his own penalty area, and now it's with Joe Hart. And the Spurs certainly controlling the majority of the ball in these early stages, but we've already seen there is some pace in this Antwerp team. And the two, certainly that left-hand side, Lukaku looked very dangerous in that last move. And we've already seen a couple of good movements as well down the right-hand side from Benson and Butter as well. But here comes Spurs now through the middle. Miscontrol there by Bale after a good little pass from Lucas Moura. Jordan Lukaku now with the ball on the left-hand side. He gets the ball back from Christian Benavente, but it was just a bit of a strong pass. Lukaku couldn't quite control that second one. And it is going to be a throw to Spurs now down the right-hand side. Taken forward to Doherty. Now it's Vinicius. Goes back towards Lo Celso. He's under some pressure. He's having to track all the way back towards the halfway line now. And he plays the ball back in towards Davinson Sanchez. In the meantime, Benavente and Benton have pressed here. And then Davies just slices his pass here out towards the left-hand side. And Spurs, who were in possession inside the Antwerp half, chose to go back into their own half and now lose the ball. And now a chance here for Antwerp to try and go forward as Ivan Liko's side doing what they can now to try and put more pressure here on Spurs. The ball going forward. It's been blocked here by Lo Celso. Winks has it now and he plays it to Bale. Bale first time pass to Lucas Moura. Back to Gareth Bale. He's about 35 yards out from goal. Looks up and then plays a square pass towards Lo Celso. Now it's with Winks towards Lucas Moura at the edge of the area. Look, Lucas Moura trying to find space. He gets a deflection on the way from Gareth Bale, which takes it away from the goalkeeper. It also takes it away from goal. And Gareth Bale was in an offside position. So in any case, that move breaks down for Spurs. But it was a decent build up here. A lot of short passing at the edge of the area. Lucas Moura involved. Sees a bit of space, but we can see as he strikes that one, Bale is very much in an offside position. And it deflected wide in any case. So it is a free kick to Antwerp now. Looking at the bench for Spurs this evening, there are some there are a couple of younger players as you would expect, but there are also a couple of first 11 players, you could say, players like Son, like Kane, Sissoko, Dyer. Ali would like to get a game, I'm sure, this evening. Bergwijn is on the bench as well. So Marino giving himself a few options should he need them in the second half. Ivan Liko now the Antwerp manager. He's been pretty pleased with the start his side have made. Too much work for his goalkeeper. They've had a couple of opportunities to get forward themselves. Ball now played back towards Bjerredevandt. Plays it out towards Batu Binsika, towards the goalkeeper. There is some pressing here from Spurs. It's out towards Sek now on the right-hand side. He plays it back towards his goalkeeper again. Spurs pressing, but Antwerp just about getting the ball away. Sek now clearing it towards the halfway line. It gets away from Benson, but the loose ball is picked up here by Benavente. He then plays it out to Refeliov, and now it's over towards the left-hand side here for Jordan Lukaku. Lukaku now back in towards Refeliov. There is Martin Hongler now on the halfway line, back towards Sek. As Antwerp now moving the ball from left to right. Here comes Butter now down the right-hand side. Miscontrol there from Benson. And then a strong challenge there from Winks, but not a foul. Benson stands up and is... well, he looks very sort of disappointed there. Hezes Gill, on the other hand, has a slightly more amused expression on his face. I think he probably saw that as maybe not so much a dive, but certainly a bit of a theatrical fall after minimal contact from Ben Davies. Really. There's never any look from the referee or the linesman, who was literally stood just behind it, as to whether they were considering giving a free kick for that one. Spurs, in the meantime, have moved the ball forward, so they've got another throw on the left-hand side. Davies' long throw towards the edge of the area is headed away before it reached Carlos Vinicius. It's now a throw on the left-hand side. Ball going back towards Sanchez.